Good morning. For the last several weeks, I've been testing the Anker Magic 8 Ball. I used to call it the Death Star, but then I thought, well, wait, it's the 8-in-1, and it really does look like an 8 ball. And they claim that this charges twice as fast as MagSafe, and they call it MagGo. I'm thinking, you know, on the go, it charges so fast it gets you going. I don't know. But instead of MagSafe, it's MagGo. They have multiple charges out, and this is one of the two that I decided to test. Oh, and there's a little blue dot to let you know that it's charged on the side. So I have taken copious notes about this device. This is probably the, oh my gosh, the 10th video I've tried to make about it, and this is going into my final cut. It's so close. But in order to really explain the fallacies, the shortcomings of this Anker MagGo, and I can call it that because this is not a sponsored video. I paid with my own money, and Anker is going to watch this the same time you are. Oh my gosh. Let me show you. There's really two ways of doing videos. One, you do them yourself and it's original content, or two, you're borrowing content from someone else, or you just make crap up, and then there's three, there's the you're making it up but it's a commercial. This is a review, and this is what I call a fast wireless charger. This technology is a good 5 years old. It came into my hands in 2021, but I'm sure OnePlus was working on it back in 2020, maybe even 2019. And this is a wireless charger that pushes out not 10, not 15 watts like the MagGo. No, this pushes out 50 watts. That's what I'm talking about. And there's really kind of three types of chargers. There are the wired chargers, there's wireless chargers, and then there's these contactless chargers with a fan or a heatsink. The ones with heatsink or a fan, this is the wireless charger you want to get. I believe this one does have some heatsink technology. I don't think it's working very well because that's a lot of heat. My phone's cranking up to almost 95 degrees Fahrenheit or 30.5 degrees Celsius. Woo! And then the fact that they call it fast charging, and overall 0.945, it took over an hour to go from 23% to 80%. Now it would have been a slightly faster charge had I not had the cap on it. By cap, I mean the threshold. So if we go right here, it's not even really charging anymore, and it's 29.8, 29.2 Celsius. Back of the phone, 33.7. The charger, yeah, 34, 35. And when it's actually charging, it cranks up to a good, oh, I don't know, 45, 50 degrees Celsius. Yeah, that's pretty warm. And I did the best scenario. I had it in work mode, I had it in airplane mode, and I closed all the apps. See, no apps were open. I used it for maybe 2 minutes over the last hour. And this is without a case. I've charged it with cases, with this one right here, and the Anker one. Where'd you go? So these are the four cases I've been testing with. This Poetic one, the Neon, it's got a Guardian case, and then this one without the little clip, but they're both MagSafe compatible. There's this one by Spingen, and then finally, this is actually another one. They sent me two. This one's still in the wrapper because I'm thinking about sending back the Magic 8 Ball. yeah, regardless of the case, it's not any faster. So to show Anker what they're missing and how they messed up, I'm going to show you a true wireless fast charger. And this one is by OnePlus if you skipped ahead. See right there? Warp charge 65 watts. And when you're dealing with smartphones and fast charging, you know, you really kind of have to keep in mind that Apple doesn't know what they're doing. I hate to say that, but I just don't think they do. Our guinea pig today is none other than the Hasselblad, the OnePlus 12, and it has a 5,400 milliamp battery, a little bit larger than the OnePlus 15 Pro that we just saw the stats of. Now this one is in deep need of charge. The battery life is down to just 13%, no bueno. And we're gonna go to settings, go to battery, and then smart rapid charging. When you charge your device with the included high rate charger, smart rapid charging will increase the charging speed. If it detects a situation where you need to charge your device quickly, your device will get a little warmer during charging. That's okay. This test is not about the heat per se, but to give you an example of what you're missing if you're using iPhone and Anker when you could be using OnePlus. And no, it's not sponsored, Paramount Kid. And then if we go to battery health, maximum capacity is 100%. We're going to turn off stop at 80% because that may or may not affect the charging speed. All right, are you ready? It's going to be kind of fun. So here goes nothing. Come on, that's right there. That's cool. There's animation. Apple, yeah. So it's 13%. It's AirVOOC or AirVOOC. And then if I go back to battery, "43 minutes until fully charged," and that's 13% to 100. The iPhone with the newest Anker, and frankly a much more expensive charger because it does more, but a lot of people might be buying the MagGo just for the wireless. We're already at 14%, 40 minutes until the fully charged. So we're going to turn off the screen and I'm going to show you the heat signature. Even though it's not about heat, it's important to know how cool a fan can keep your device. Oh, so does OnePlus know more about fast charging than Anker? I'm gonna have to say yes. And 10 minutes later, let's take a look at the speed. Do you have the need for speed? OnePlus does. First things first. Ooh, 30.8, 30.9, almost 5 degrees cooler than the Anker Magic 8 Ball. Come on, open up. So we have 08, 08. What did I say? 30, yeah, 31.2. And then my room is an optimal charging temperature, 17.1 still. And the percent, 32%. Are you serious? That's pretty good. So it's already gone up almost 20%. Oh, just went up to 33. 31 minutes more. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now, if you don't have it in airplane mode, it's going to charge pretty quickly. The main thing when you're charging your phones, whether it's the OnePlus 9 Pro, the Apple iPhone 12, 15, 13, the iPhone 17, try not to use the phone while it's charging. Wow. The only time you should be using your phone while it's charging is if you're calling 911 or you're calling your parents. Other than that, let your phone rest. In fact, I actually enjoy charging my phone when it's off, but Apple iPhone is really funny about that. It's been funny about that for a long time. Android phones, the OnePlus or the Samsung Galaxy Z Flippin' 5 that I'm filming on. Wow, what a novel idea. They actually let you charge your phone while it's off, and that is the fastest way to charge it. Unfortunately, you don't get battery estimates, and that's what I wanted to show you. It's marginally faster, and I think it's healthy for the phone. Yeah. I'm also very happy that OnePlus 12 came with Android 14. This one did get upgraded to Android 13. Again, this is the OnePlus 9 Pro. Yeah, this is running Android 13 security update from November 2023. All right, so still pretty good. And in Android 14, or it's perhaps just OnePlus, it has some really cool features, which I'll talk about in another video. So you know what to do if you want to see that. Oh, and how fortuitous. There's a new upgrade. LE2125_13.1 integrates the January 2024 Android security updates. Please do not turn off your device while the update is installing. During installation, you cannot use your device at all, even to dial 911. What a coincidence. Download and install. So that charger that we're using, this AirVOOC thing, it was designed for this phone in particular, but thank you, OnePlus, for making it backwards compatible. No, wait. Forward compatible for the new phone. So apparently the batteries are in close enough proximity where it works on the old charger. In fact, someone did a side-by-side comparison for me, and they said the model numbers were the same. So if you have a charger from 2021, 2022, 2023, you don't need to buy another one for your OnePlus 12. That is, I'm just gonna pat myself on the back. I'm glad I didn't sell it on eBay. And I don't like eBay anyway. Blech. What are we at? Oh, 39%, 29 more minutes. And that's in less than, wow, we just hit 15 minutes. Okay, time for some math. Now there are lots of perks about having the 8-ball. Even though it may not charge as fast as OnePlus, you can plug other cables into it, like this Browie 3-in-1 cable, and then I can use that to charge my OnePlus. Oh, except, oh, is that gonna, oh, that's a really snug fit there, Anker. They really cram the ports in there, and depending on what type of device you're plugging in, you may or not be able to fit another device. Yeah, when you're downloading updates and doing installs, it's best to plug in your device. If we go to battery, charging, it doesn't say like fast charging or anything like that, but still, it is doing wise charging. To slow down battery aging, Intelligent Services learns your charging habits and waits to finish charging past 80% until just before you start using your device. Oh, that's nice. Quiet charging. The wireless charger runs at low power to minimize noise. I turned that off for the OnePlus 12. All right, how our updates are doing. Oh, it's already downloaded. Restart. Back to the need for speed, 26% over 16 minutes, 1.63%, so close to 1.7. Funny enough, the OnePlus watch that came out a couple years ago, oh, here it is. This little gadget right here, this will charge at almost 4% per minute. So yes, OnePlus knows how to quickly charge their devices. Now, does it affect the battery health? I don't know. That's one thing the new OnePlus 12 has that the OnePlus 9 does not. It doesn't show me battery health. I could install a third-party app, but I don't know how I feel about that. But maybe this new update has it. It just finished. We'll check in a minute. And then if we go back to Anker, MagGo, magnetic 8-in-1, which is fun. It is very fun. That has the magnet on there. I really like that. That's something OnePlus does not have. So yeah, the fastest charging speed was 1.22. So really almost, give or take, 6%, not 6%, 0.6% faster, which you think, wow, that's not a big deal. It's gonna save you a good 20 to 30 minutes in your day if you're waiting at home to charge, because you don't wanna lug something like this, or even worse. Do you really want to, oh, this is connected with it. Do you really want to bring all this to the office? No, but maybe you do. Maybe you bought this and you're just keeping this at your office. Wow, that is, yeah, the more I think about it, it's either a Death Star or a Magic 8 Ball. I like the little dots. So I mean, that's cool, right? I mean, even if you had this mounted on a wall, you could, yeah, it's pretty good. Then of course, there's the really cool landscape view that iPhone does, except for it's not doing it. Maybe it can't be moving around. Well, no, it's not doing it. Anyway, you know what I mean. I'll throw some B-roll on there so you can see it. Yeah, even now that of course, now that see, right there, landscape view. Isn't that fun? So that's kind of cool. I could see people buying the Anker 8-in-1 just for that, to keep at their desk so they can just suction cup the phone and they don't have to worry about it. And maybe you don't care about charging speed, but I do. I care about charging speed and the heat. All right, we are almost done with our test. Ooh, we are at 52%. Nice. I know you're gonna ask, this is my Remarkable tablet and my sticker collection. It's the Remarkable 2. I've had it for 3 years, November, December, January, February, 3 years and 4 months. Nope, huge bummer. That update did not include battery health, at least not on the OnePlus 9 Pro. Wow, look at the camera difference between 2020 technology and 2023, 2024. Woo! These lenses and the number of cameras keep multiplying and augmenting. That H on the back stands for Hasselblad. See, right there? See, you can see the logo? That little logo costs OnePlus over $100 million. I think that's fascinating. But hey, partnerships are a good thing. So now that it's updated, it's at 83%. This will easily last me all day. And many thanks to Browie for sending me this cool cable connection. On the next version, can you make red while charging and green when it's fully charged? That would be cool. So I can charge Lightning, which I don't use anymore. Actually, I do for my headphones. And USB-C for almost all my devices. And for old school, micro USB. Good times. Warp charge, 65. Okay, we can take that off. So yeah, you can plug in your USB-C port here, here. There's USB-A right here. If I take this off, there we go. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And when it is charging wirelessly, you have the little blue indicator. See, you can't fool it. It knows a phone's not in the case. And then Poetic. See, that one doesn't really have the magnet in it, but this one does. Oh yeah. I highly recommend Poetic. I've been using them for, oh, I don't know, over 4 years now. They do send me the cases, but they do not control my content. And I know I'll get questions on this one. This is the case that I bought with the Hasselblad years ago. What are we at? That's funny. 57%. Ooh, 58. I spoke too soon. 24 minutes until full charging. Now, if you don't use it, that estimate right there is pretty true. And yes, in case you're wondering, battery health is at 100%. It should be, because this phone is literally not even 2 weeks old, and it does have the 80% cutoff. Samsung has 85, and it has smart charging, all that fun stuff, battery booster. 27 minutes more, it's already at 62. Wicked fast, right? Wicked fast. Good job, SuperVOOC. Remember, is it SuperVOOC? I pronounce it SuperVOOC. If I'm wrong, pithy comment, let me know if I'm wrong.